Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Spyro the Dragon. So, in the last episode we beat 2 more levels, and I believe we only have 2 left. I believe. We have the Speedway left to do, and then the boss, if I remember correctly, is all we have. And while I want to take the boss on first, I think we're just going to take on the Speedway first. Now this is easy. I always thought there was a pattern to this, that's what I had read. But apparently as long as you jump on all of them without hitting the water, you will open this wall, which will lead you into Sunny Flight. Now I hate these Speedways. They are the bane of my existence in these games. Because they made a lot of them unnecessarily difficult. Now this, what we want to do, or what I like to do first, if I can, is I try to get these barrels first. And I do this for a reason. Because there's only so much time that we have, and the barrels actually give us the most time. So if we can get those barrels first, and then once we get the barrels, get some of these treasure chests, we should be... Oh, we fell in the water. We should be fairly good to go. See, we need the barrels, the arches, the planes, and then the chests last, is what they suggest. And that is actually a pretty decent way to do it. Now, there's actually 2 ways you can do this that I find with the barrels, and I'll show you the other way. And that is doing it this way and just flying up behind them and flaming them. And this will put you basically right out in front of the arches when you're done. But this actually takes more time to do it this way, which is why I do not prefer to do it this way. But you actually can get it done. So we're just going to crash and we're going to do it the way I was doing it. Which is where we just go backwards and get this done. So there's 1 set of 2. Now see, I like this because some of these they have things like this where you get 2 per thing. So you really only have to get 4 instead of 8. However, others they have to where you have to physically go and you know, shoot each one individually or fly through each one individually or what have you. So it's different and it's confusing sometimes and it irritates me, but also I understand why they did it because they wanted it to be more difficult. Now this I actually hate about speedways because of the fact that you have so much time and so much time only that you really cannot mess up too many times, because if you mess up too many times, you're done. You're totally done for at that point. Now I like getting these guys as soon as I can, only because the sooner we get these guys taken out, the sooner we can resume with getting the rest of the stuff. Now, I don't think are going to get this at all, because we have to fly into that cave now and start shooting these within like 5 seconds, which is not going to be possible, I believe. We might, actually, we might get it. Who knows? I think there's a small chance that we can still do this here. Let's hit that one and that one. Let's do that one too. Okay, and the last one was right out here. Yay, we barely got that. We had 0.1 before we would have ran out of time completely. I actually managed to get that, believe it or not, in my practice file on my first try. And I had like 10 seconds left, and I did it the same way I did here. So I don't know why it did that. But anyway, if we look at our inventory, you can see that there's still a space down there at the very bottom, right there. And that is because that is for the boss. Now, if we actually go and do this, over here is the boss, if we remember correctly. Come on. Thank you. And the mouth will open because we've already beaten at least one level. Now, this is Toasty. I think the bosses in this game are actually kind of funny, especially Toasty. Toasty is really hilarious, and you don't expect it. So, yeah. Now, if we actually look, we have 100 gems and only one dragon. They always give you less gems and less dragons in these than they do the regular levels, because they know that that they're smaller and that you're not going to want to sit there for like 10 minutes trying to beat it. Now, we actually just got hit there, which kind of sucks, but not much I can do. And actually, I forgot to start my timer on top of it, guys, so I have no idea how long we've been going for. So what I think I will do is I will finish up this level, and then I will probably blaze through the second homeworld really quickly, as I know I can do that fairly fast, and then I think I will probably call it an episode at that point. Just because that to me seems like seems like the best way to do this right now. So yeah, and that's if I can do Toasty the right way right off the bat here. And no, because we just died. But I don't know why I forgot to start my timer. That's unusual of me, because I normally start my timer at the beginning of the episode. I guess I just was not thinking or something, or thought that maybe I still had it going, or that I would remember to start it, but obviously that did not happen because it did not get started. So yeah. I would say that we've been going under 10 minutes. I don't see that speedway have taking us 10 minutes to have beaten. So if this is a shorter episode than 15-20 minutes, then that's the reason why, is because I just didn't set my timer today. But yeah, this boss level is actually, like, I don't know, it's confusing. It's easy, but at the same time, a lot of the things are difficult. Now, the ones here in the boss levels actually just tell you a bit about the boss. Nothing too important, just basically how to beat him. And with this guy, you just have to flame him. You have to beat his little dog henchman here. And then you go up to him and you flame him, and he'll drop a gem. And then he gives us 2 doggy henchmen that we have to take out. So we take one out, well, we get hit, then we take it out, then we flame the other one, and then we can flame him. Oh, and he turns into a chicken! He's a giant chicken! That is what I always thought was so funny about this. Now, I also forgot, you can actually just, like, flame them and run, and then turn around and flame them again, which is actually probably the best way to do this, if you're like me and you don't have any health left. Now, we kill him, and what he does is he's going to spit out a bunch of gems. So he spit out like 15 gems here, which will put us at 4 away, and then the last 4 obviously are right there. We have to jump through the exit portal. And as I explained last episode, you have to jump through those exit portals to get 100% in the game. Because if you miss one, you won't get the full 100%. So let's flame a couple of sheep. So we got sparks back. Okay, and now we have blue sparks. That's cool. Let's take out one more sheep so we can get the last sparks, which is green spark, or yellow spark, sorry. Just going through all the different colors of sparks there. And now we'll hit Marco the Balloonist. We can travel to Peacekeepers, so we will travel to Peacekeepers. And like I said, we will finish up this homeworld, and then we will call it an episode. Because like I said, I just didn't start the time. So yeah. This Let's Play, though, I'm liking a lot right now. It's fun. It really is fun. I'm enjoying it. Okay, now this guy, and it's usually the first dragon in every homeworld, will tell you generally about the homeworld. I don't know why, as if you need information on the homeworld itself. Now these guys are made of armor, so you have to shoot them, or you have to charge them. No, come back here. Oh, I guess you can flame them. Okay. I thought you could only charge them. Huh. Well, that's good to know. So if I ever play this game again after this, I know to do this. Now, that's the thing, is with the Prince of Persia, I do still plan on, at some point, going back through that and showing you guys where all of the water fountains and stuff are, and doing it on my own as well to get all of the trophies that I'm missing. However, after that, I honestly do not think I'm going to play the first Prince of Persia again. Only because I spent so much time working on it, on the Let's Play, that it just, for now, it does not appeal to me to want to play it again. And in fact, it really does not appeal to me to play the Warrior Within. But obviously we are playing that. At this point in time, the first episode is already up. And probably the second episode is already up too, I would imagine. Unless I upload this sooner than I want to. But you know, it's just one of those things where when I play a game too much, I don't want to play it again. And I spent like 20 episodes on the Prince of Persia, and so to me it's just at that point now where I don't want to play the Prince of Persia. And I heard the Warrior Within and the Two Thrones, I believe is the third one, are not as good as the Sands of Time. Which is why I'm also wanting to give it a try, is because I wanted to see if they were going to be as good. And so far, I think the Warrior Within it's not the best in the world, but it's also not the worst. So I'm keeping my hopes up for you know, the next one. Whoa, we actually messed up there. Okay, let's flame that one. Turn this around. We missed. We need to flame it right about here. There we go. See, I like how it goes at different heights too with these guns. And then we can blow that up. There we go. Okay. So now, anyway, I think there's like 200 in here, right? Yeah, 200 and then one more dragon that I have to get. So, we're actually doing pretty well right now at this point. So yeah. But with the Prince of Persia, Warrior Within, there's a few things that I don't like about the game. But it's not like game-breaking, like to where I don't want to play it because I don't like those features. Like I've already played farther into the game than I ever have. And so, you know, I mean, who knows? Maybe I will like the story. I've heard that if I'm a fan of the Sands of Time, which I am, that I will not like number 2 or number 3. Just because the story is a little bit lacking and it's not just as entertaining, if you will, as number 1. Which I'm seeing that it's not as entertaining, but it is still fun. So hopefully we will at least like number 2. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is that we'll at least like it. Maybe it'll be a game I'll play through a second time after I beat it. I don't know. But for now, at least, we'll play it through this first time. So yeah. Now we're actually almost done with this homeworld. In fact, this should be it right here and should give us the last 10 gems. Come on. Of the level. Yay! Oh, and there's 10 gems right there. So we now have all 10 gems from that room, which gives us 200 gems. Oh, okay. And let me find a dragon platform to save at. There should be one just right over here somewhere. Right here by the balloonist, there's one. Okay. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.